I don't know where it comes from. The other reason I don't want to have a boy is because when you give birth to a boy in this country, one of the first questions that the doctor asks you as the mother is, do you want to circumcise him? And sorry, but that's a crazy decision that I now have to make for somebody I just met. I don't know his name yet, okay? And you want me to figure out what to do with his dick? It feels like college all over again. I think I'm supposed to just circumcise my son because I'm Jewish and that's what we do. Right? It's not all we do. We do other things too, but that's one of the things. We do it because God promised Abraham to protect him and his descendants if him and his male descendants would get circumcised. And I know, that makes God sound like the most toxic girlfriend. I know I'm not the first person to point this out, but the Old Testament is full of God being very petty and insecure, just going up to every guy asking for sacrifice after sacrifice. And you're like, where does this end? Jesus Christ. Okay. Really? That one's fun because it's a thinker, but it's so dumb. Sometimes I tweet my jokes, and I tweeted out a bunch of jokes about circumcision one time because I was trying to work out this circumcision bit, chunk, snippet. I don't know. I wrote 3 puns for you. And I tweeted, okay, here's one of the jokes that I tweeted. It got me in so much trouble. I tweeted, I would circumcise my son because, you know, he ruins my body, I ruin his. Yeah. And then a lot of people sent me a lot of pictures I did not ask for. It was a wild day on the internet for me. People got mad at me. On the internet? What? Yeah, people got really mad at me for that joke. I didn't know this when I tweeted it because I had never really given it that much thought, but there are people who are like very anti-circumcision. And I get it. I understand their reasons, but they were really mean to me when they explained them. They were so mean to me. Just so you know, there's a community of people. They found each other and then they found my mentions. They call themselves intactivists. And that's objectively hilarious. That is such good writing. I love it. But they were so mean to me, I call them foreskin heads. I know, I'm a better writer. I don't know what to tell you. When you have kids, I think it's super important to figure out what you're going to name them and really think about what you're going to name them. Because my parents messed up, dude. I don't know how to pronounce my own name. I don't. Everybody my whole life has said it differently, so I just don't know what to do anymore. Because, Jews say my name one way, which is Ariel. But my dad is Spanish, and Spanish people say it Ariel. But I grew up in Kentucky, and they say it Earl. When I was 12 or 13, the TV show My Name is Earl came out. And I was like, mine too, honestly. Well, because I was so excited to not be compared to the Little Mermaid for once, because that's really the conversation I would always have when I introduced myself to people, where I would say, hi, I'm Ariel, nice to meet you. And then they would say, oh my gosh, like the Little Mermaid? I panicked and I was like, no, like the former Prime Minister of Israel. And then they said, hey, why are you like this? By the way, my dad is Spanish. He's also Jewish. That confuses people sometimes, and then I have to explain that Spain used to have Jews, and then they expelled them all, and some of them stayed Jewish, and that's my dad, right? Spain, this is a fun fact, the country of Spain has no idea how many Jews they expelled during the Inquisition. And I read that and I was like, well, yeah, maybe you would know how many Jews you expelled if you hadn't gotten rid of all of the accountants. Feels like an unforced error on your part a bit. Are there enough Jews in here for that to be fun for everybody? Did they intentionally sit you guys together? That feels not great. Okay. Spain passed this law where if you could prove that your ancestors were kicked out during the Inquisition, you could get Spanish citizenship. So I did that. I have Spanish citizenship because I think it's so important to have a backup plan. And that's not really hyperbole because I got my Spanish citizenship. I took my oath on January 6, 2021. I swear, that was my morning. I took my oath, and here's the thing. It had been a really long process, and I didn't know what was gonna happen later that day, so I celebrated January 6th. I threw myself a little party. I took a picture of myself being really happy, and then I posted it to social media. It was like 3 hours before the insurrection. I didn't know what was gonna happen. And if that was the end of the story, fine. But social media does this thing where they like to give you memories. So now, every January 6th, I just get a reminder of how happy I looked on January 6th. And the caption that I wrote does not help, okay? The caption that I wrote was, "Today we have righted one of history's greatest injustices." My bad. See, social media is a lie. It's a weird time to be Jewish right now. It's I don't know. I'm not just gonna gloss over everything that's happening in the world. It's weird. It's a hard time to be Jewish. It's also a really hard time to be Muslim. There was a study that came out that showed that anti-Semitic attacks are on the rise. But that same study found that anti-Muslim attacks are also on the rise. And that, for me, was such a reminder of how much Jews and Muslims have in common. And I really do, genuinely, I look forward to the day that we figure out how to take all of this energy that we spend fighting each other and figure out how to put it aside and come together to defeat the Christians. We gotta stop fighting over Jerusalem and take over the Christian Holy Land, which is, as I understand it, Applebee's on a Sunday after church. That's where you gather. Okay, and if you are Christian, I'm just kidding. No, I think Christianity is totally fine in theory. I think it's fine. Where I grew up, all of my friends were Christian. All of them. And I do have a genuine fondness and jealousy for Christians and Christianity. I think Christians are so much better at celebrating holidays than Jews are. It's no contest. Christians are so good at putting a positive spin on a story that Jews can't do.